Hello everyone, this is Puresh Kotari. So today I'm going to talk about second paper's social work in UGC net for Unit 1. So in this video is maybe around 30 minutes video. So 100 questions are there in the first unit. So we'll discuss about this. So first question, the necessity of social work as a profession originates from the maladjustment within individuals, groups, and community, social insecurity, social problems of diverse nature, or all of the above. So answer is all of the above. D. Sorry. Next one. The idea of social welfare is then options an integral part of the nation's history and culture, reflected in the philanthropic practice performed in ancient times, based on the social service provided by upper class to the underprivileged section of the society, or all of the above. The answer is D. All of the above. The third question, according to International Association of Schools of Social work is a profession that promotes options, social change, problem solving in the human relationships, improvement and the liberation of a people to enhance well-being. So answer is D. All of the above. The fourth one, social work intervenes at the point where people interact with their environments by utilizing theories of human behavior, utilizing theories of social system, or both A and B, or neither A or B. So option is C, both A and B. Fifth one, the fundamental principles of social work are human rights, social justice, social security. Option D is both A and B. So answer is A and B. Sixth one, select the odd one out. The options are social casework, community organization, social action, or social group work. Here, so they're telling the select odd one is primary and secondary methods they are given. So answer is sixth one. Social action is secondary method. The seventh one, which one of the following is not known as the auxiliary method of social work practice? Social welfare administration, social action, social research are secondary method. Social group work is primary method. This is the answer. Then eighth question, social work professionals can also be referred to as social servants, social reformers, counselors, change agents. The answer is change agents. Next one, according to whom social work is a professional service based on scientific knowledge and skill in human relations. Who gave this answer? Anderson, Friedlander, Clark, Whitmer. The right answer is Friedlander. According to whom social work is a form of professional service comprising composite of knowledge and skill, part of which are and part of which are not distinctive of social work. Options Clark, Boehm and Fink, Youngdahl. The correct answer is Clark. According to Boehm, the function of social work is the options restoration of employed capacity, provision of individual and social resources, the prevention of social dysfunction, or all of the above. So answer is all of the above. The characteristics features of social work profession is are professional service, scientific knowledge and skill in human relations, humanitarian approach, all of the above. The answer is all of the above. The aim of social work is to improve social functioning of individual, group or community, or social reform, Social welfare, social service. The answer is to improve social functioning of individual, group, or community. The 14th one, what is not associated with the social work profession? Social adaptability, a study of a social institution, a social advocacy, a problems of community. The answer is B, a study of social institutions. 15th one, for improving social functioning, social work focus upon the options, needs, capacities, resources, all of the above. The answer is all of the above. The match the followings: the social welfare, social service, social work, social action. The solve options here: solves mass social problems, provides minimum and a basic service to vulnerable sections, protection, maintenance, and improvement of resources, optimize the social functioning. The answer is C. The social welfare is matched by provides a minimum and a basic service to vulnerable sections. I'll try to draw this one. Two. Then second one is social service. The social service is the production, maintenance, and improvement of resources. Social work optimizes our social functioning, social action to solves mass social problems. So what does improvement basically means? Improvement options, articulation of needs, social development, social welfare, social reforms. Right on answer is articulation of needs. Next one, the two approaches, voice and exit mechanisms, are associated with option: social action, social reform, social empowerment, social welfare. The answer is social empowerment. Empowerment. Which one of the following is not an objective of social work? The social development, improvement in social functioning, self efficacy, economic well being. The answer is economic well being. The next one, the basic idea of social work is to understand the felt needs of people, study of human behaviors, economic needs of people, change in social system. The answer is A, felt needs of people. Who defined the hierarchy of needs? Carl Rogers, Sigmund Freud, Abraham Maslow, Albert. The answer is Abraham Maslow. The hierarchy of needs by Maslow does not include option A, attachment needs, self-actualization, economic need, biological need. So biological needs, economic needs not included. Which of the following needs is are addressed by the practice of social work? Psychological, B social, C physiological, and D financial. So he's mentioned psychological and social. Answer is A and B. So B is correct answer. The 24th, which services comes under the ambit of social work? Curative, preventive, correctional, rehabilitative, developmental. The answer A and B, B is a B and C and D are all of the above. So all of the above, 24. The 25th assertion, social work is a professional service. A reason, it provides a social service to the people. The answer is A is true, but R is false. Social service provides social service to the people is not correct. The statement, being a professional service, social work helps in solving human problems. Conclusions, a social work has a scientific method and skills. Second one, it applies a systematic knowledge to solve human problems. It works for community development of the conclusions. Option A, only one is implicit in the statement. Option B, 1 and 2 are implicit in the statements. Option C, only 2 is implicit in the statements. Option D, 1, 2, 3 are implicit in the statement. The right answer is B. 1 and 2 are implicit in the statement. Assertion, Social work practice includes the interactive relationship between an individual and her or his environment. The reason the understanding of human behavior in relation to the environment is a prerequisite. Options both A and are correct, and R is a correct explanation of A. Option B, both A and are correct, and R is not the correct explanation for A. C, A is true, but R is false, and D, R is true, but A is false. So correct answer is A. Both A and R correct, and R is the correct explanation for A. Which of these is are necessary to solve community problems as per social work practice? Options: availability of service, motivation, dynamics, and strength of target people, societal values, traditional and prioritize, physical, marital, and manpower services. Answer is all four. The 29th assertion values form the core component of the clustering of attitudes which direct behavior towards some goals in preference to the others. Reason: values become internalized through conditioning, learning, and socialization. The options both A and R correct, and R is the correct explanation for A, and B both A and R correct, but R is not correct explanation for A. C, A is true but R is false, and D, R is true but A is false. The right answer is B. Next, which of the following values of social work was not according to Coase? Social security, belief in the capacity of human potential, tolerance of individual difference, and constructive social cooperation. The 38th answer is A, social security. It's not according to Coase. 31. Which of the following is not the characteristic of future 31, sorry, which of the following is not according to Friedlander? Conviction of the inherent worth, integrity, and dignity of individuals, right to self-determination, social responsibilities towards himself, family, and society, satisfaction of basic human needs. 31 is D. Satisfaction of basic human needs values is not according to Friedlander. 32. Which of the following is not the characteristic features of a social work profession? Value based, conservative approach, democratic nature, problem oriented approach. Conservative approach. Who stated that social work needs to be philosophical in order to be real? Co-host Friedlander, H. Vishnu, or Bertram. 33. Answer D. Who said social work is a practice with common techniques but not a common philosophy? Answer is Bruno. 35. Who classified values as abstract and instrumental? Pumphrey, Friedlander, Clerk, Bruno. The 35 answer is A. 36. The next question: the book Philosophy of Social Work is written by Bruno, Bisno, Bertram, and B.M. Answer is Bisno. B. The Bisno's philosophical tenets of social work are divided into dash areas. Four areas. The philosophical tenets of social work include nature of individuals, functions and methods of social work, a relation between individual and groups, social planning and social maladjustment in the social change. The social planning was not there, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So C is the correct answer. Which of the following is not a democratic value? Equality, justice, liberty, and fraternity, and equity. Equity, the right answer. The concept of welfare state and the democratic values is implicit in which part of India's constitution? Fundamental rights and the preamble, directive principles of the state policy, preamble only, or preamble, fundamental rights, and directive principle of the state policy. So D is the right answer. The three main categories principles under which directive principles of the state policy can be categorized are socialist, liberal, and Gandhian. The matching Article 42 and Article 40, Article 46, Article 39A of educational and economic interest of SCs and STs. Educate means of adequate means of livelihood to all citizens, maternity relief, and organization of village panchayati. So answer is 42B. So Article 42 is the maternity relief. Article 40 is a organization of village panchayat, and Article 46 education and economics interest of SCs and STs, and Article 39 adequate means of livelihood of all citizens. Who said a socio-economic objective under directive principles of a state policy would lead to a rapid transition from a state of serfdom to a state of freedom. Said by answer is Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. Which article of Indian Constitution did Dr. B.R. Ambedkar refer to as the soul of India's Constitution? The Article 32. 45. The question: which provision is implicit in all the three parts of Indian constitutions? Fundamental rights, directive principles, and fundamental duties. Right to personal life and liberty, right to education, right to equal opportunities to all, and right to information. The 45 answer is right to education. Right to education has been included as a fundamental right under 86th Constitutional Amendment, 83rd Constitutional Amendment, 84th Constitutional Amendment, and 85th Constitutional Amendment. Answer is 86th Constitutional Amendment. Next question: which of the following is not a fundamental right? The fundamental right is a right to property. The 48th, the Planning Commission of India bears the responsibility of arriving at the 5-year plan. It is adversary body, constitutional body, non-constitutional body, or both A and C. Answer is both A and C. And again matching fundamental duties and parliamentary from of governments and emergency rule of law. Japan, Soviet Russia, Britain, Germany. The parliamentary of governments. So Britain. Answer 3. First one is 3. The fundamental duties. Soviet Russia, the emergency Germany, and the rule of law Japan. So answer is this one. Which of the following institutions approves the 5 years plan? The Planning Commission, National Development Council, Finance Commission, Interest. So National Development Council, not Planning Commission. Which part of Constitution mentions about directive principles of the state policy? Part second, part fourth, part third, and part 9. The 51 answer is part 4. The concept of humanistic liberalism is given by options Carl Rogers, Merdal, or Bruno, or Aristotle. The 52 answer is B. Which of these are minimal rights of individual by which of its being a member of human family? Fundamental rights, human rights, constitutional rights, legal rights. Human rights answer. B is the right answer. Universal Declaration of Human Rights was declared in the year 1945, 1946, 1948, 1950. Answer is 1948. Next question: the International Covenant of 1966 includes civil and political rights, socio-cultural rights, economic rights, all of the above. 55, all of the above. The India adopted International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights in 1966 in the year options 1970, 1975, 1976, 1979. Answer is 1979. The Human Rights the Human Rights Act in India was passed in the year options 1991, 1992, 1993, 1994. The right answer is 1993. Next question. The National Human Rights Commission is headed by former Chief Justice of High Court, former Chief Justice of Supreme Court, President of India, or Prime Minister of India. The correct answer is former Chief Justice of Supreme Court. When the human rights are guaranteed by a written constitution, they are called as constitutional rights, fundamental rights, natural rights, legal rights. The fundamental rights. Answer B is the correct answer. Right to information has been passed on 12th September 2005 or 12th October 2005 or 12th September 2006 or 12th October 2006. The answer is 12th October 2005. The 61 social work practice have originated from social reform movements, settlement house movements, charity organizations, society movements, and a Christian movement. The correct answer is 61C, charity organization of social movement. Integrated social work practice is associated with helping clients by using all the accepted methods of social work, working in collaboration with the bureaucracy, working simultaneously with individual, family, and community, working with exploited sections of society. The correct answer is A. The helping clients by using all the accepted methods of social work. The professional nature of social work is due to the systematized body of knowledge, B. The distinct method, techniques, and skills, C. Application of methods for a social benefit, and code of ethics and social approval. The answer is 63 E. All of the above. The social work does not focus on needs, capacities, power, resources. Social work powers won't focus. Social work does not believe in laissez-faire, social Darwinism, or Malthusian principles, or all of the above. Answer is all of the above. Next, 66. According to whom common good is the rational or ideal object in the pursuit of which liberty is granted. J.S. Mill, L.T. Hobhouse, Burker, or none of the above. The answer is 66B. The values of liberty, equity, and fraternity are enriched in which part of the Constitution of India? The fundamental rights, fundamental duties, the preamble, directive principle of the state policy. The preamble is the right answer. The mention of socialist and democratic states finds a mention in the preamble, fundamental rights, directive principles, the fundamental duties. The answer is the preamble. Find the odd one out. The community development, community welfare, community participant, and community organization. 69 is community organization. It's odd. Which one is not associated with the social work practice? Option self-help, felt needs, social functioning, self-actualization. Self-actualization is odd, is not associated with the social practice. Find the odd one out. Social action, social welfare administration, social work research, social group work. Social group work is a primary method, remaining are the secondary methods. So this is the correct answer. Which of the statements in a social work perspective is untrue? A. Man is natural at birth. Social experience affects behavior. Acceptance of social Darwinism. Potential capacities of all races are equal. The 72, the answer is C. Acceptance of all Darwinism. is untrue. Which next question? Which one is incorrect regarding social maladjustment and social change? Gap between social facts and social values must be bridged. So evolutionary reform are needed. Social planning requires to achieve the pre-planned objectives, community needs and development. The correct answer is this one, D. Justice rules in social relationships are not based upon options, contribution rules, equity rules, need rules, or legitimacy of needs, social resources. Answer is correct answer is social resources. Again, match the match followings. Uh, 74, 75. 75 is answer is D. So 1, 2, 4, 3. Go on. Preventive services, public assistance, and rehabilitation is the de-addiction services. Uh, Curative services is child guidance services, co-relational services, parole and prison reform, preventive resources and public assistance and rehabilitation services is a drug addiction services. DSA. Then next, Brahma Samaj, Arya Samaj, Ramakrishna Mission, and Prarthana Samaj. Prarthana Samaj is Atmaram Padurangan, so D1. Brahma Samaj, Rajaram Mohan Roy. Arya Samaj, Swami Dayananda Saraswati, and Ramakrishna Mission, Swami Vivekananda. So option Brahma Samaj, Swami Dayananda, 4. So first one, 76. Answer is B. B. So Brahma Samaj, Rajaram Mohan Rai, Arya Samaj, Swami Dayananda Saraswati, Ramakrishna Mission, Swami Vivekananda, Prarthana Samaj, Atmaram Panduranga. Then who formed the Indian Reform Association in 1870, which pursued the British government to enact the Native Marriage Act 1872, popularly known as the Civil Marriage Act. Keshav Chandra Sen, Rajaram Mohan Rai, Devendranath Tagore, and Dayanand Saraswati. The answer is Keshav Chandra Sen, who launched the journal Shabad Kaumudi in the 1819 for the abolition of Sati Pratha. Keshav Chandra Sen and Rajaram Mohan Rai, Devendranath Tagore, and Dayanand Saraswati. 78 answer is Raja Ram Mohan Roy, who launched the radical reforms such as giving up of caste name, intercaste and widow remarriages and launching movements against child marriages. Keshav Chandra Sen, Rajaram Mohan Roy, Dayanand Saraswati, Devendra Tagore. Answer is Keshav Chandra Sen. The Child Marriage Act was passed in the year 1926, 1927, 1928, 1929. 1929. The Child Marriage Act 1929 fixed the marriage age of boys and girls. I think no, 21 years boys and 18 years for girls. The Hindu Succession Disability Removal Act was passed in the year 1927, 1925, 1928, 1930. So 1925 is the correct answer. The Hindu Women Right of Property Act was passed in the year 1931, 1937, 1935, 1936, 1937. The next question, the Hindu Marriage Act was passed in the year 1955, 1956, 1958 and 1959. The correct answer is 1955. The Hindu Marriage Act 1955 prescribed for definite age for valid marriage, monogamy, guardianship of mother, provision for divorce, Options only 1, only 2, and 4, only 1, 2, 3, and all of the above. The answer is all of the above. Dowry Prohibition Act was passed in the year 1960, 1961, 1971, 1972. The answer is 1961. The Untouchability Offence Act, which prescribed punishment for untouchability in any form or manner, was prescribed in the year. The answer was 1955. A. The Central Social Welfare Board, established in the 1953, performs the following functioning. Options: promotes voluntary action, survey of the needs of social welfare organization, render assistance to voluntary welfare agencies, and all of the above. The answer is all of the above. Association of Schools of Social Work in India came into being in options: 1955, 1960, 1961, 1972. So 1960, Association of School of Social Work in India, 1960. The Ministry of Education and Social Welfare published in the first encyclopedia of social work in year. Options: 1960, 1961, 1968, 1972. The correct answer is 1968. The Indian Association of Trained Social Workers, IATSW, came into being in the years 1960, 1961, 1965, 1968. In 1960 is the correct answer. Which is the oldest journal of social work in India? National Journal of Social Work, Indian Journal of Social Work, Contemporary Social Work, and Studies in Social Work. The right answer is Indian Journal of Social Work. Which period is called as a phase of experimentation in social work history? 1938, 46, 1947, 56, 1957, 76, 1977, 86. The right answer is B. The system theory model of social work practice is given by Simon, Ullander, Compton, and Galway, and Robin Means. 94. The answer is Galway. The number of subsystems in the system theory model of social work: 6, 4, 5, 3. The correct answer is 6. Which subsystem is system theory model consists of social work agency or institution? Options are action subsystem, professional subsystem, change agent subsystem, target subsystem. The answer is change agent subsystem. Next one, in which of the subsystem change agent interact with the system to attain a desired results? Options: change agent subsystem, client subsystem, target subsystem, or action subsystem. The action subsystem is the correct answer. Which feature does not form the part of social work profession? Systematic and scientific body of knowledge, distinctive method, social skills and techniques, indigenous case studies and literature on social work education, code of ethics. Answer is C. This does not form of the part of a social work profession. Next one, what are the main bottlenecks in the growth of social work education in India? Lack of a proper training, skill and education, high degree of interdisciplinary nature, lack of indigenous teaching materials, and all of the above. 99 is the answer, all of the above. Again, matching the options. The inception, experimentation, expansion, and the modern. The answer is B is the correct answer. The inspection 1938 to 46, and experimentation 2, and the expansion 3, 1957 to 76, modernization 1977 to 1986. So today's video is 100 questions we covered. Next video I'll upload second unit's questionnaires. So thank you for watching this video. If you feel this is helpful to you, and all the best for your exam. Almost 1 month or maybe 1 month you have to going to write an exam. So be prepared and be focused, and practice previous year's question papers. And if you feel this video is helpful to you, please share and subscribe my channel. And thank you very much. Bye bye.